ahead. What's up, y'all? So today the video is going to be about moving with the flow of the universe. We're just gonna do that. I don't know. I ain't thought about it yet. So, how do you move with the flow of the universe? When are you moving with the flow of the universe? In the universe, everything is a duality. Everything has um, points of perspective because you can always look at the negative, the positive, and the neutral. I like to stay in the neutral. Because sometimes when you think something's positive, or when the status quo would deem something as a positive trait, when it actually plays out, it serves a negative quality or whatever. So to move with the flow of the universe, um, to be on the okay, well, we can use positive in this aspect because in the beginning you don't know anything but positive and negative because you have to find the neutrality in it. So to know that you're moving in a more beneficial um, positive, it could be negative or neutral, but a beneficial direction. To start peeping game, you would need to notice it all starts with your inner self. I get tired of saying that because I know it might sound like a broken record because I'm gonna be saying it a lot if you're anyway. It all starts within. First, you peep game on how you feel from moment to moment, not just paying attention to the more elaborate times of the day or the more blowing up situations and scenarios. Pay attention to how you feel when you're just sitting there in La La Land, or what are you thinking about, or how is your home life? How is the chemistry between you and the individuals that you have to share space with from day to day? So when you realize that you're in imbalance in one of those areas, zone into that. Even though you need to always stay balanced and have a eye on every aspect of whatever you're going through. But if you're working on something specific when you first starting off, you can't just take upon a big ass load and say I'm gonna clear this shit out because you don't even know what you're doing. So I guess tune into that scenario or that topic of what you've noticed about your reality. And to once you start tuning into the situation, make sure that you first turn the camera or the lens to yourself. How can I change the dynamic of the situation that can make it fit me better? How can I be more beneficial to others? Because when you're beneficial to others, it in turns out to be beneficial to you if the people that you're benefiting has a actual point, and in particular a higher point or a actual purpose that fits your morale. Um, anyway, so to go with the flow of the universe, you tune into yourself, you zone into whatever topic of discussion that you're trying to sort through. And hold on, because I'm cooking chicken. Wait a minute. You tune into yourself and you zone into the things that's unneeded. Whether it's your own character traits, your own attitude, say it's an attitude that you know is not beneficial and is actually unneeded, then you need to do the shadow work concerning that. Meaning that you need to go inside of yourself and realize why is this even a factor in my internal world? Why is I'm even worried about it like that? Why am I looking at that shit like that? What is it about that aspect? Hey, Chris, go back up in there and finish watching the TV while this chicken cooking so we can go. To when all of that shit is done, when you've done the shadow work, when you've done the healing and all that shit, and you find yourself in a new space, and it's time for you to put that all that work that you've gained and all that wisdom that you've acquired, put it to action and put it to use, and so that it can be beneficial to you. How do you use your spiritual awakening to continue to live life and live it abundantly? Well, we already know because if we're at this point, we should already know that. So what am I talking about? But I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. So you would take those signs, synchronicities, because we know how to look at these things in perspective now instead of thinking everything that's a synchronicity is oh that means something. Like that's yeah, everything means something. So, but you take those things and you compare it to what it is that you love and what it is, especially if you know your astrological birth chart, what it is that's destined for you to practice and be a part of, as far as you what you know innately and what you've seen in your birth chart or whatever the case may be, and you put in energy towards that, whatever that thing is that's going with the flow. Because by this time we should know balance. We should know how to balance ourselves. So you don't put too much work in. Dolo, he always talks about be like a tree. How you can be look at nature and take upon the qualities and flourish. A tree needs sunlight, water, and oxygen. Well, it needs all of them. It needs the water, the earth, the fire, and the air. So the water would be, of course, water, emotions. The earth would be earth stability, the dirt, but stability for us. The fire would be the sunlight, which for us it would be the passion, and the air would be the oxygen, the thoughts. So we put all of those things in perspective pertaining to that scenario and how it fits for us. But you must have done the inner work to even know how to use these elements properly. So, but you take those things, and if you're trying to get something to grow so that you can go with the universe, you take all of those elements, all of those qualities, put them into perspective. Use enough emotion when it's time to use the emotion. When it's time to pull back and you're being too in your feelings about something, pull back and use some um some fire. Your passion. Well, no, you will use um some earth stability, find some groundedness inside, calm down. Then you might need to get some passion, some fire. Maybe you need to get gung ho about the situation again. Maybe you need to remember the point, the purpose, how come you even were gravitated towards this journey or this path or whatever. And then you use your thoughts, how to formulate, how to make this shit work, how to actually put this shit in action. Like, and only you can do these things for yourself unless you just want to be like the basic ass working for somebody and doing what their dream and their goals are and abiding by their rules. But then you have to negate your own. You have to negate your own passion, your own emotions, your own thoughts, your own stability, and sacrifice all of that to dwell into whatever scenario situation that you would just want to survive off of. Because I'd rather thrive than survive. Oh, I got another topic, but we're gonna cut this short. I'm gonna write it down. We're gonna cut this short, and I'm gonna tune in later on. All right, peace. And I was talking about Dolo, the Pilot Man. If y'all ain't heard of him, go check him out. He can put you on game, like put you on game. He's a master astrologist, a master theologist, like on some real shit. Now I don't dick ride nobody, but my nigga on point. And I've been watching him for the last ever since I started my journey. And he's like one of the few that I still keep up. He's the one of the only for real that I still keep up as far as because of it aids me in my spiritual development and my path that I'm on. He always on point. He always current with the energies. But anyways, just had to give him a shout out. All right, you guys. Bye.